dancing in the dark.
Death, divorce, and real estate, an Upper West Side story. It's my story. It's the story of my love for music, performing, friendship, romance, and most of all, for my son. I grew up on the Lower East Side, Knickerbocker Village, way down by Chinatown. My mom was a singer. My dad, well, he was a gambler. I thought I was Shirley Temple and lived on Sunnybrook Farm because I was raised on movie musicals. When I was 4, I began taking singing and dancing lessons, and I never stopped. I had my first professional headshots taken when I was 16. In my 20s, I was Doris Day looking for Rock Hudson. I married young and foolish. He was a hippie who looked like Peter Fonda. I tried a traditional life teaching kindergarten and 2-year-olds in daycare. But divorced from my hippie husband in the 70s, I joined a women's consciousness raising group. And with their support, I left teaching and decided to try to be a singer. That's when I met and married my Clark Gable look-alike. We had a beautiful son together. He weighed in at 9 pounds and I was awake for the whole C-section talking to the doctor. But the marriage didn't last. When my son was 4, I became a single mom. I kept moving from one underpaid female profession, teaching, to another underpaid female profession, social work, and all the while kept moving apartments, all up and down West End Avenue all the time. I grew my psychotherapy practice while at the same time I was a Little League mom, one for every season. I learned how to date instead of getting married. And just when I thought, well, I guess I'm gonna go it on my own, wouldn't you know, I meet the right man on the dance floor at Midsummer Night's Swing at Lincoln Center. We danced and played tennis and traveled until fate intervened. Through it all, singing is what kept me sane. I was part of a vocal trio, Flashback. We did our act in a nightclub, and then I wrote my own cabaret act. I called it So Far, a musical memoir. Through it all, 8 apartments, 3 marriages, and 1 child, I'm now financially independent with a man I adore. We met online.